Sean Khalifa, man.
2 Chainz. Money's the motivation, money's the conversation. You on vacation.
Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, the Media Raptor, back here with a brand new movie review. Now tonight's movie is a made-for-TV film that came out in 2014. In fact, I believe it just aired in Canada at least I just saw it for the first time on Sunday. That film is Achmed Saves America. Yeah, you heard me. Achmed Saves America. For those of you who don't know who Achmed is, he is one of the puppets used by Jeff Dunham. And I forgot to mention this film is also animated. But yeah. So the writing. This film only runs about an hour long. And who here has seen the movie Marmaduke, that Great Dane one made a couple years ago? You guys know how the parents thought they kind of knew what they were doing and the kids were just hating them for it and they couldn't see? And yet how Marmaduke kind of helped everybody? That's pretty much what this plot is, except Achmed is helping an entire town. And it's actually really, really funny, even though you can kind of tell what is going to happen a little bit ahead of the time. It is still really funny just to see him come into Americaville, hating it, then try to save it, then love everybody in it. It's just so much fun just to watch the way the film progresses and changes. Our characters, they don't really have a lot of depth aside from the daughter's a teenager, kind of has those problems. The kid, his dad's trying to get him to play sports and all that. And we have Achmed being a dead terrorist, and we actually see what happens to him at the very beginning, which was actually really, really funny. And yeah, so the writing was really strong, and this film only runs about an hour and a half if you're watching it on TV with the commercials. The acting. Achmed was played by Jeff Dunham, naturally. Who else could do the "I kill you" better than Dunham himself? But regardless, he didn't play all the voices. He just played Achmed, and they got some other people to play the other characters, and they were great. It was a cartoon made-for-TV movie and the voice acting was really good. I was pleasantly surprised by it. And it just helped add to the entire fun and charm of the movie. Now, the animation. The animation was really good. If anyone out there has seen the Looney Tunes show, I'm not talking about the old one, I'm talking about the new one that's on Teletoon. Yeah, I have watched a couple episodes. The animation looks something like that. It's not like the world's best animation that'll wow your mind, but it's not animation like South Park when it's so cheap. But hey, they get away with it because, they're South Park. Anyhow, the animation looks decent, it's passable. It's really fun, and it just helps the movie. Because at the very beginning, actually, and I'm not going to spoil why, Achmed, he turns animated and he gets turned back at the end. Before, when they're doing live action, and the animation, well, put in with the live action, looks great. And that actually can be pretty hard to do. But yeah, the animation on everybody was great, all the buildings looked great, it was really colorful and bright, and it was really well done. The music? Well, it was a made-for-TV movie. We had just sort of your basic made-for-TV music. Nothing would really wow you, but nothing would really depress you. Now, I would like to mention something. For those of you who don't know who exactly Jeff Dunham is, he's a ventriloquist, and he has been known for being I think he's hilarious, but he also has been known for often crossing boundaries to racism. I'm not joking, but he's still funny, it's just you have to be in the right mindset for it. But this movie, I am not lying, and this is the honest truth, this film comes really close to being a family movie. You just heard me. This thing comes close to being a family movie. Because there is no nudity, no sex, 2 small jokes, 1 bad word, and it's just all the racial jokes are just goofing around with the stereotypes of what everybody knows, and kids may not get, but parents would totally get. It was really weird. Yeah, this thing was surprisingly tame, but it was still good. It was still really, really good. But just by what Jeff Dunham has recently done, it was a huge step back, and I enjoyed it. Like, I really thought it was fun. So, do you guys think I can recommend this? Oh, I can totally recommend Achmed Saves America. You guys, I buy a lot of my movies on Amazon, okay? It's just where I kind of do my shopping for some movies. I found it on there. I don't own it, but I saw it on Comedy. I saw it, they had the DVD of it for about $10 and the Blu-ray for about $15. I'm probably going to have to buy the Blu-ray off there at some point, and $15 is actually a very reasonable price, considering what some prices can be. If you don't believe me, the DVD to the Return of Spinal Tap cost you $236. I'm not lying. But yeah, like, it's totally worth your money. It's totally worth your time. I don't know if it's on YouTube or if it's on like iTunes or something, but if it is, it is worth watching at least once. I'm gonna probably watch it a couple times because I'm a fan of Jeff Dunham and Achmed's my favorite. But it's really just worth a try. It was really entertaining and really amusing. Now, before I go, I do remember, well, Jeff Dunham, one thing he's known for is the puppets, like Peanut and Walter and Bubba J and Achmed and all those guys. They often tell stories about what happens when he's not there, like as if they all live into a house together, and it's just sort of how they really mistreat each other. Hey, Jeff Dunham, if you're watching this, you gotta make an animated TV show off of like what the puppets do when they're like home alone. That would be amazing. Like, I would love that. It would be one of the funniest shows on Comedy, and that would be saying something, because they do have some good shows and they do have some really horrible ones. Workaholics. Yeah. But if you made a TV show just off what happens when no one's looking, that would be hilarious, dude. Like, I would totally watch it. I would totally buy that. But you guys need to watch this. Like, that's the best way I can put it. It is worth your time. It is really amusing and entertaining. And really, that's the best way to put it. It's a fun little film, and I gotta go, guys. I'm just gonna keep repeating the same stuff over and over again. But hey, until next time, this is the Media Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see you guys around.
People ahead that we gon' pass, yeah.